Hey, my name is Randall Constant, and I'm Amazon Live at 8:15. Yeah, this is the 317th day in a row that I'm Amazon Live. I started back in on May 1st with my first Amazon Live. I actually did it with my son Calvin. Yeah, my son Calvin, him and I did a 92-minute deal, and it was on back when we did it. It was here it is. Back when we did it on the Fitbit watch, because the Fitbit is something that kind of changed my life, because the deal is, man, it tells you exactly what you're getting, what exactly you're burning during the course of the day. Way back in the day, if you got on the treadmill and you burned 1,000 calories, well, that's what you did while you were on the treadmill. But what about the rest of the day? And then later down the road, they came out with the Nike Fuel Band, Nike Sensor. Well, the Nike Sensor, that was good. It told you how much you burned while you had your shoes on. But when this came out, well, I tell you what, the Nike Fuel Band, when the Nike Fuel Band came out, it told you a lot of information. The Nike Fuel Band 1 and the Nike Fuel Band 2, but when Fitbit came out, that's a whole new different story, because it kind of told you a whole bunch of stuff. And when I first got started with it, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it was going to be able to do all that stuff. So I basically back on July 15th of 2017, I went ahead and got this Fitbit Blaze watch. I wore it for 3 weeks, and after wearing it for 3 weeks, I kind of decided that, man, this stuff is for real. This thing's pretty good. This thing kind of tells you what you want to know. It even tells you, if you're in a REM sleep, if you're in a deep sleep, if you woke up during the day, what's your resting heart rate, how fast your heart is beating, and it tells you all kinds of stuff. Okay, it doesn't tell you everything, but it tells you a lot of stuff. So after I figured that that was pretty good. So I was going to go ahead and knock off a few pounds. Well, that was 5 years ago. I put a few back on. That's no doubt about that. But back in 2016 and 2017, I was doing pretty good. I was traveling a lot, and I was eating pretty good, and I was having fun doing it. But next thing you know, I was up to 214. I was up to 214, and like I said, I wore the watch for 3 weeks and decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take this serious and go ahead and knock off some pounds. So I did. I documented everything, documented what I ate. And the watch took care of what I was doing, whether I was going upstairs or walking or whatever the deal is. And when it was all said and done, I knocked off 51 pounds in 17 weeks. I wrote about it on LinkedIn, and next thing you know, Fitbit contacts me. How did you do that? What did you do? What did you eat? Can we see what you ate? Can we download your information? And that's how that worked. But anyway, I got 65,000 views on that article, because it's kind of a real deal. As far as what I did in my life, that was probably the most unbelievable thing that I've done, because it takes a lot of commitment to go 115 days and really work hard and knock off 51 pounds in 17 weeks. So that's that. So when I started Amazon Live on the first day, on May 1st, I talked about all the things regarding how I lost that weight, what I did, what I ate, that kind of stuff. And that was my first one. A week later, I didn't know it, but I started a streak, not knowing that 317 days later, 317 days I'd be on Amazon Live every day. That's 45 weeks in a weekend, 2 more days. That's a lot. That's a lot. So anyway, having fun doing it, talking about a lot of stuff, talking about a lot of different food. When it's all said and done, in 2021, the number one brand that I had, in fact, it's probably still number one, is Fitbit. It's because I was able to talk about something that I bought. Here we go. Here's the Fitbit Sense. Got the Fitbit Blaze from 2017, and this is from 2020. So I talked a lot about this last year, because this is the latest and greatest. Maybe this year they'll have another one. By the way, Fitbit's owned by Google now. So I think they'll be around for a while. Some companies get started, and they disappear. Hey Jeff, how's it going? I didn't see you sneak in there. Yeah, I kind of got my computers in a different place. So I'm usually looking to my left. Now I got to look to my right. Now you get to see the side of my head. All right, let me go ahead and put that in. Yeah. So anyway, that's how that worked. Anyway, today I don't know what y'all did today, but today was on the Gulf Coast. It was pretty nice. I mean, real nice. I think the temperature was like 70, topped out at 72 or 73. That was beautiful, beautiful. In fact, let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside? Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside?
It's 61 degrees.
61 degrees outside. Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. Fantastic. Super. Anyway, the good weather's coming in. I know there's a lot of places, the thing about the country's so big that everybody's got different thing to deal with. Some people are cold. Some people got a lot of snow outside. Some people got to shovel snow. We're in the middle of March. I'm sure it is a lot of snow in a lot of different places. Some people that they may have seen the last of the snow. They may not get no snow. We had a freeze. I think it was last week. We got down to like 29 degrees, 29, 30 degrees. Is that the last one? I don't know. Maybe it's possible. If you want to know if you got another freeze, all you got to do is go plant something outside. You'll probably know about the freeze thing because usually that's what happens. The day you decide to go plant something, that's the day that it decides to freeze. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to be a lot of people are going to start planting stuff. There's no doubt about that. I'm going to get an early start because I know spring started. So I'm going to start talking about some of the things that worked out real well last year. I didn't get started until May. So whatever happened in January, February, March, and April, I don't know because I wasn't involved. I spent 45 years in the food industry, so I kind of have an idea what happens there. Yeah, I know that. I know that business pretty good. But the kayak business and the barbecue pit business and the hose, the hedge trimmers, the weed eaters, I don't know the pattern of exactly when everybody buys it. I have an idea, but I don't know for sure. So anyway, last year was like I was kind of like doing this blind, I guess. And this year, the first 4 months, kind of doing it blind, kind of hitting the territory at a not exactly knowing what's what. Okay, but I can't wait. Once I get to May, then I'll start to get the feel for what happened last year. I'll have some information from last year. Last May, this happened. I wonder what's going to happen this May. Last June, this is what happened. I wonder what's going to happen this June. Hey, Stacy's mom's got it going on. Yeah. Thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate that. Yeah. So today, like I said, was a beautiful day. So I figured I'd start talking about some of the things that a lot of people are going to be looking forward to doing during the summertime. Last year, like I said, when I started in May, I didn't know exactly what to expect. But by the time June rolled around, I figured I'm going to go ahead and put together this fishing section. So I had a friend over, and we went through all the equipment, and we decided what was going to go into the fishing section. Well, I'm thinking about, I started fishing when I was like, I don't know, 6 years old, 7 years old. I remember I couldn't. Yeah, when you're 6 years old and you don't have a job, you're not employed. All you can think about is going fishing or going to a football game or a baseball game. That's all you're thinking about at 6 years old. So fishing was a big part of my life from 6 to 16. Was a huge part. So anyway, I will put the usual things. The Igloo ice box. Oh, I'm sorry. They don't call it ice box no more. Whatever. The ice chest. Yeah, you see some of my oldness is coming out. Yeah, ice box. Remember the ice box? Yeah, that's going back. Yeah, when I used to go fishing, we used to go to the ice house and go get a block of ice. Yeah, that's what we used to do. Yeah, but anyway, so I get all the equipment. I get a net. I get a fishing line. I get a scale. Man, when I was a kid, 6 years old, 7 years old, all I was thinking about, man, you catch a fish, you want to weigh it. That's all I want to know is how much that fish weighs. Well, the thing is, back then the scale wasn't too good. Look, we want to know exactly. We don't want this rough stuff where you put the fish on the scale. It weighs between a 1.5 and 1 3/4. That don't cut it. We don't want to know that. We want to know exact. Well, today these scales are pretty good. The scales that you use to to measure your food, to do recipes, that stuff's right on. That stuff's really good. That's so much improved over the last 50 years. Well, I didn't kind of realize it, but I bet you the scales got better that you weigh your fish. I guess that got good too over time. Ice box or the fridge. Hey Jeff, you remember the ice box? The ice box. Yeah. So so the deal is we go ahead and put all the stuff in, the fishing line, the net, um I don't know, life preserver, whatever the deal is, everything related to fish. And then I saw this kayak. I was like looking at this kayak. I never been in a kayak, not down here. We got all kinds of boats, but no, not too much on the kayak. And I was looking at that and I said, wow, it's cool. I would put it in my fishing section in my store. I'm talking about my store, my Amazon store. I figured, well, I'll put it in there. Oh, why don't I put it in the carousel? I'll put it in the carousel. That's when I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought it was cute, but that's where the action was. It was in the kayak, not on the ice chest. It wasn't the ice chest. No, not the ice chest. The yeah, the ice chest. Yeah, the ice chest. It wasn't the ice chest or the fishing line that I was having a lot of luck with. It was the kayak. It started with the two-seater, and then it was doing well. I said, well, if one does good, how about two? I put the single-seater in there. The one was doing good, and the two was doing good. I figured, well, if that's doing good, let me go ahead and put another one in there. So I put the fishing version in there. I said, I'm going to show them. I'm going to go ahead and put that one that's $349. That ought to slow it down a little bit. No, that one sold too. It was selling all of them. How's the weather in your neck of the woods? It was perfect today. It got up to like 72 degrees. The humidity was low. It was beautiful. Awesome. Fantastic. It was a great day. In fact, I brought Calvin outside. We went outside. We spent time on the porch. We got a porch, that's covered. So if it rains, we're all right, So I put Calvin on the porch and I went work in the yard. I went trim some grass, and I went, spent the time in the yard, and Calvin just sits up there on the porch, just looks at what's going on. He loves to be outside. He loves to go outside. He always wants to go outside. If I ever say, hey, you want to go outside? He says, yeah, he's ready to go. And then, of course, if you want to go get pizza or something, yeah, he likes to do that. Go anywhere to go get out the house. He's ready to roll. So anyway, last year, like I said, these kayaks were rocking. See this Intex one, the one that's $299. It was $349 last year during the summertime, and it stayed there for a long time. So the deal is, if you plan on doing any adventures out and about, and especially where Jeff lives, I bet you the kayaks are used quite a bit up there. Buy them now. Don't wait till the summertime, because like I said, I was on it. I've been on Amazon 317 days in a row, and I know that those kayaks were expensive during the summertime. So if you plan on getting it, get it now. Get it now. All right, those two are great. Two great items. Hey, I got the Weber in here. Oh man, I was so excited about this because the Weber, when I started, I talked about all the different barbecue pits, everything under the sun, except the one that I had. Well, later on down the road, I decided to put the one that I have. And the thing is, it's not, I can't say it's exactly the same model, but it's a Weber Genesis and pretty close. It's the closest I can match it up. But anyway, here we go. This is the exciting part. See, I made a video of just the piece of equipment, but this time I got some fire happening this time. Let's see. I got Calvin. I got him to go ahead. Today would have been a good day to do this if I wanted to, but guess what? I don't have no buns. I need some buns. I got to go get some buns. Got the burgers, don't got the buns. I got the cheese. I got the bacon. I got everything to make a great burger except the buns. You know how the buns go. You can't just You can't just leave them at your house for 3 weeks and expect them to be ready. You got to go get them when you're ready. All right, here we go. Here's Calvin manning the grill. Today, like I said, today would have been a perfect day to do this, but we didn't do it. All right, Calvin, tell me how many burgers you want?
4.
4? You can't eat 4 Terry Bradshaw burgers.
Yeah, I can't.
No, you can't. That's too many, Calvin.
You can put it right in front of it.
That's too many Bradshaw burgers. What about the Bubba burgers? How about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was making a comment on one of the live streamers today. Well, one of the live streamers. I'm trying to think of who it was. Hey, Alan, how's it going? I'm doing great. I go around and I talk to other Amazon live streamers. When I see them, if I could jump in and add my 2 cents, I do. And anyway, I said, I got on a live stream today. I got to go back to see I can't remember who it was. But anyway, I said, hey, hello, hey, how you doing? Hello from Gulfport, Mississippi, or something like that. And she said, hey, how you doing? We're from Pittsburgh. That was the wrong thing to say. She said Pittsburgh. So I figured, well, I'm gonna tell her about the burgers. So I said, I don't know, something like okay, you're from Pittsburgh, okay, right? Wow, that's so funny because we just cooked up some Terry Bradshaw burgers. And the thing is, I talk about things that a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about because they don't know that the product exists, and I'm talking about it. And then she comes back and says, Terry Bradshaw burgers. So she's thinking that might be a restaurant, which most people are going to think. Terry Bradshaw has a restaurant in Pittsburgh. That's a good thing. That's the one thing about not having a conversation, talking to each other. You kind of get lost in the chat sometimes, but so anyway, so she was going along the restaurant road, whatever. So I figured that, well, I'd say something about them being, I don't know, something like you cook it and it's frozen, they're frozen or something like that. And then she took it as my screen's frozen. And I know when you do Amazon Live, anytime somebody says frozen, you automatically thinking, oh no, my picture is frozen. No, it wasn't. Whoever it was, I can't remember who it was, but they did a great job. Their live stream was awesome, fantastic, super. They had it all. They had the videos coming up and gone and coming back and gone, and they had the moderator, the moderator helping out, which was her husband, probably, I guess. So they're going back and forth, and everything's working out good. And then eventually I came back and said, no, the burgers are frozen, not your picture. So anyway, that later on down the road, that'll be another conversation. But if you live in Pittsburgh, I would imagine that Terry Bradshaw's name comes up quite a bit, since he's got these 4 rings. He's got 4 rings and 4 championships. And if you're old enough to remember that and things must have been real good in Pittsburgh in the 70s. It must have been a great place to live when they were. For any city, just winning 1 Super Bowl is pretty exciting. I know we won one finally back in 2010. 2010, the Saints won. So that was exciting. So I could about imagine winning 4 Super Bowls. You go to the Super Bowl 4 times and you win all 4. Wow. That's great. All right, let's see. I'm going back to my carousel here. Let's see. Yeah, getting past the kayaks. Hey, Tink is here. Hey, how's it going? Thanks so much for stopping in. Yeah, spring started. Yeah, spring started today. So today was a good day to go cooking out. So anyway, that was Calvin. By the way, when I did the video with Calvin, I didn't realize that Calvin says, when I said you can't eat 4 burgers, he said, well, just put it in front of me. That's what he said. I didn't know he said that at first. All right, here's the burgers that he was talking about. They got 3 Bubba burgers and 3 Terry Bradshaw burgers. Here we go. Burgers are cooking. Man, they're looking good. Looking good, Calvin. We're going to be eating good in our neighborhood. Yeah. All right, like, hey, one of the things I always talk about is the fact that I like to cook them well done. I like always, huh, Calvin? We always eat them well done. I know there's a lot of people that like them rare and medium and all that kind of stuff, but my favorite's just well done. Terry Bradshaw and Bubba Burgers on the grill. Yeah, when I traveled around the country in the food business and we ended up stopping at a restaurant, you know how food is different all over the country. For me, it was always good to have a burger. Yeah, it was always good to have a burger. And it was really easy, you know, well done. In my case, this is the way I like it. I like well done with cheese, with bacon. And man, if you got some bread and butter pickles, wow, that would be awesome. Yeah, if you got that, then I'd be happy. So I've eaten a lot of burgers all over the country. Yeah, no, there's some people that want to eat the food that's from that area or whatever. To me, it wasn't that, you know, sometimes it was, sometimes I did, of course, but I was always satisfied with a burger. Who likes burgers? By the way, I did a poll. I did some pretty good polls. I thought they were. I got some results. So let me go ahead and jump to the polls. On LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, I have 75,779 followers. I'm always talking food, just like I do on Amazon. And what I do is I take the results that I get from LinkedIn and I share it with the Amazon viewers. Okay, here's my latest poll. Today was National Ravioli Day. So I asked the question, what's your favorite spaghetti sauce to put on the ravioli, right? So one thing I do a lot of times, I eat ravioli by itself with no sauce. I eat it plain sometimes. I do. But anyway, I put in ragu. I put in Bertolli. I put in Prego. And I put Newman's Own. And when it was all said and done, Bertolli came out tops at 46%. Ragu got 29%. Prego got 18%. And Newman's Own got 7%. That's how it. So, like I said, since it's Ravioli Day, that's how it came out. Now that's a good poll. The results come out pretty good. The reason I didn't do ravioli is because there's so many ravioli companies. There's so many of them, and it you know, it's kind of it'd be kind of hard to come up with 4 major brands of ravioli to put in there. So I kind of went with the sauces because everybody uses. There's a ton of people that use Ragu, Bertolli, and Prego, and of course some people like Newman's Own. All right, since it was National Ravioli Day, I asked the question: you want it filled with cheese or you want it filled with meat? How's that for a question? I figured I'd make that one really easy. Well, this is the way the voting came out. I'm coming back with it. 58% said they want it filled with meat. They want a meat ravioli. 58%. 42% said they want cheese. So it's basically, from what I can tell, 3 out of 5 people want meat. 2 out of 5 want cheese. All right. Hey, the other day, which was yesterday, it was National Corn Dog Day. I asked the question, what do you add on to your corn dog? Well, I knew what the answer was on that one. That's not a fair question, but mustard got 56% of the vote. 56%. Ketchup got 30%. I didn't think ketchup can get 30%, but it got 30%. Barbecue sauce got 10%, and mayonnaise got 4%. That was on National Corn Dog Day. I got one more up here. Since we had the St. Patrick's Day parades, and then we had the Irish Italian parades, I figured I'd ask the question, what's your favorite Italian food? Well, this was a difficult one because there's so many great Italian foods. How do you limit that? So what I did was I put angel hair, fettuccine, linguine, or ravioli, tortellini, lasagna. You know, all the stuff that you could stuff. So stuffed pasta, regular pasta, and meatballs, and then pizza. So when it was all said and done, pizza got 48% of the vote. Angel hair, fettuccine, linguine tied with ravioli, tortellini, and lasagna, 22 to 22%. And last place was meatballs at 7%. But this is the deal: if you add the pasta and the if you add the pasta, the ravioli, the meatballs, you put it all together, what it comes down to telling you is that half of the people want to eat pasta, half of the people want to eat some kind of pizza. So it's like 50-50. That's kind of how the results came back, 50-50. So as long as you're willing to make all the different pasta dishes, that's just as popular as making all the pizzas that you can possibly make that. And one last one I did, and this one did really well. I asked the question: when you have a hamburger, a hot dog, a pizza, do you add those onions? Onions or no onions? That is the question. Onions or no onions? How do you think that came out? Think about that. Think about that. Think about that. Most people like onions. Most people don't like onions. When it's all said and done, this is the way it came out. 71% of the people said, add them in. Put the onions on. 71%. 29% said, no, leave them out. Don't put them on my pizza. No, don't put the onions on my pizza. That's me. Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about that. Hey, as far as hamburgers are concerned, if I got cheese and I got bacon and I got bread and butter, pickles, I'm a happy camper. I am so happy. And the burger's well done, of course. I'm happy. And it just happens to be on a Hawaiian roll or something. Oh, man, that's great. But if it's got raw onions on it, oh, man, you ruined it for me. But I'm not the only one. I'm finding out there's a whole bunch of people that believe the same thing. So anyway, basically what it comes down to is 3 out of 10 people do not want no onions on their hamburger. Hey, Tina, how's it going? Hey, thanks so much. Thanks so much for popping in. Alan's a onion guy. Alan likes the onions. He's one of the, you see, Alan's more normal than I am today. He's going with he's in the 70%. I'm in the 30%. Yeah, the day has been long. There's no doubt about that. Burgers. Yeah, Tink said burgers, and more burgers. I think that looks like that could be cheeseburgers. That's the way to go. All right. So if you got burgers on the grill, sausage on the grill, chicken on the grill, whatever you got on the grill, there's a possibility that it might be nice to have a pool on the side of the grill. That would be good if you want one. The thing is, one way to tell how many pools they got in the USA. See, when you drive around, you don't see pools because you see fences. You don't see pools. So you don't know. You really don't know how many pools they got. It's not like they got a sign that says there's a pool in my yard. No, you don't see that. But when you go to the airport and you get in the plane and you go up in the air, you see all the pools. Man, they got a lot of pools in the country. Yeah, I even see, like, when I'm landing in Chicago, there's a lot of pools over there, and you know it gets cold over there, but there's a lot of pools out there. Anyway, Intex is the same. It's the same company that does the kayaks. The kayaks were on fire last year for me, and it's the same manufacturer that does this pool. This pool's pretty cool. It'd be nice to have. If you're 7, 8, 9, and your parents are talking about buying an Intex pool to put in the backyard, you'd be a happy camper. I know I would. Yeah, that'd be great. But one thing about pools, they definitely take a lot of work. Anybody that's got a pool definitely knows that. I don't know that. I don't have a pool, but I know it's a lot of work. There's no doubt. Yep. Hey, Tina, thanks so much. Like I said, thanks so much for stopping in. Yeah, I'm just going through my carousel. Hey, and if it's not an Intex pool, you might want one of those round pools from Bestway. Bestway. Last year, if I remember correctly, most of the pools I sold were Bestway or Intex. It was kind of like those two companies. And I remember, I remember. I remember that. I remember things coming through. No doubt about that. Hey, look, if you're going to be hanging, if you do have the pool, and it is cold outside, and let's say it's still cold outside, don't worry. The summer's coming. It'll be here in no time. So, but the thing is, the best time to plan for putting a pool out in the backyard is early because you want to take advantage of the whole summer season. You can't, in a lot of places, you can't do any swimming in January, February, and March, but you sure can do some swimming in June, July, and August. Anyway, I got this Yeti here. Calvin was lucky enough to get one from Hershey's. Yeah, from Reese's. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was real nice of them. Got Calvin set up with a Reese's Yeti. That's special. But anyway, these are $35, and if you look, this particular one's got 136,000 reviews. That's a lot of reviews. That's a lot of people that have this, and it works. I'll tell you, you set it up with ice in the morning, and all day, the whole day goes by, and you're in great shape. You're in great shape. That stuff holds, no doubt. Let me see. Let me get through. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through the works in the hedge trimmer. I'm gonna jump into the top 100 snacks, top 100 snack items on. Since the spring started, that's a good time to eat snacks. Hey, I got the Works WG163. That's $112.79. In fact, I ordered some of that twine. The twine that comes with it, it's only 10 feet long. It's 10 feet long. So when you order it, you can get it in a. Hey, how's it going, Rome? How's it going? Hey, one thing about Rome, he lives in Houston. He lives on the same street as me. He lives close to I-10. I live close to I-10. So we're kind of like got the same kind of weather. So if nothing funny's happening, you should have had a nice day today, Rome. You should have had beautiful weather out in Houston, Texas, because it sure was nice over here. Now today, I didn't go to these places. But they had the Louisiana Crawfish Festival today. So they had crawfish. They had the Crawfish Festival. So there was a bunch of Louisianians that were eating crawfish today. I know that. That event must have worked out real well. And then they had an air show out in Belle Chase, and they said that last 2 years ago they had like 130,000 people that showed up. They got the Blue Angels. Yeah, they got the Blue Angels. They said they got some that the planes that they have this year are even faster than the last year or 2 years ago or something like that. So I forgot which ones they are, but that was so. Anybody that went to the air show today had a nice day. Had a nice day, no doubt. Well, while some people were watching the Blue Angels, I was trimming stuff in the yard with my Black & Decker. You see, I talk about the stuff that I have, and I talk about the stuff that I want. Yeah, there's things I don't have. I like the pool. I'd love to have a pool. Love to have one. That'd be nice. But I also know it's a lot of work. You have to be committed to it. That's gotta be a very important part of what you want. And of course, it'd be if you got young kids that like to go swimming and all, then that kind of ratchets up the chance of you having that pool because you want your kids to be happy. Yeah. Anyway, the Black & Decker. I got the Black & Decker. I got to buy this at $126 last summer. Right now it's at $113. The lowest price I ever saw was around Black Friday. It got down to $98. One thing I know for being around for a whole bunch of days on Amazon is that the Black & Decker equipment starts to get a little expensive during the summertime. So if you got a chance to buy something you need, it's a good time to buy it now. At $113, that's definitely a pretty good deal. All right, I'm going to jump out on my, let's see. I think I was going to jump out into the snack section today. I'm going to jump into the snack section. Now, I'm not going to jump into the pool, but I'm going to jump into the snack section. So let me go on over to the snack section. Let's see. I tell you what, let me go to live streamers. Let's see who's live streaming right now. Let me check on the live streamers. Who's out there right now? Oh yeah, I saw April and Justin a little earlier. I stopped in and said hi. Yeah, they have a pretty good live stream. They've been doing this live streaming stuff for a long time. Even though they're not old, but they've been doing it for a while. Hey, you got Kyle. He's got the Tools Electro and Do It Yourself. He has a great live stream. Yeah, if you're looking to buy some kind of computer gadget or some kind of gadget, period, if it has anything to do with electronics, Kyle probably knows about it. He can answer a lot of questions, and he does. He answers a lot of questions. So anyway, he's got a great stream. So you could watch Tools Electro and Do It Yourself. And you got Kimberly Millionaire. Yeah, Kimberly Millionaire. Oh, they got the is it the Light Show? The guys from the Light Show? Yeah, I think that's who's in there right now. Yeah. It's something like that, something to do with the Light Show. They're the two guys out on the left side. Yeah. All right. So they as far as Kimberly Millionaire, she basically talks about all the deals. So she's all over the place talking about if there's a deal on Amazon, that's what she's talking about. That's what she does. Let's see if anybody else that's Rome. Rome was on, but now he's off. He stopped by. I don't know if he's in the stream or not right now, but he stopped by to say hello. Let's see. And I'm going to go on over and see. Let me go ahead and see if I see anybody else that's out there. Call That Geek. Yeah, Call That Geek. By the way, Call That Geek ended up hitting 800 followers yesterday. Wow, it wasn't long ago. He had 500 followers, and man, he picked up 300 pretty quickly. He started streaming on December the 27th, so he doesn't even have 3 months under the belt, but he's been working hard. I can tell you that. Yeah, he's been working hard, putting in the hours. He sure has. All right, so if you want to follow him, all you got to do is hit that follow button. A lot of other people have. You got Jesse Kent. Let's see Jesse Kent. Jesse Kent. Looks like they're covering deals here. That's Jesse Kent. All right, let's see who else we got. Anybody else? We got best products with Yushi. We got Amazon GMC Influence presents Real Mom Stuff. That's Gina Marie. Gina Marie's live. You got the Light Club. I said the Light Show. It's the Light Club. Here we go. Yeah, it's the Light Club. And then you got Everlasting Comfort. You got Ashlyn Havens. She's a school teacher. In fact, she jumped on one of my lives a few days ago, last week, I think. You got Monica with Hello Links. You got the chat with Sharp. That's live. You got Sky, Dolly, Sue, and friends. There's a lot of new lives that I haven't seen. So anyway, you got 3 more. You got 4 more here. Murder Life, Betting. You got Amazon Live, iPower. You got Jaden's, and you got Shakiko. I don't know how you say that, but anyway, that's what's going on there. All right, I'm jumping into the bestseller section. Let me get to bestsellers. I'm jumping on over to the grocery and gourmet food section. That's where I always am. By the way, Sparkling Ice is holding on to its number 1 position. It's 2 days in a row that they've been number 1. Celsius hogged up the spot all year long. They're in number 2 position. Celsius has 200 milligrams of caffeine. It's got 10 calories. Sparkling Ice has 5 calories, but does not have any caffeine. But if you want the caffeine, you can go to the canned one. The canned one has only 70 milligrams of caffeine. So you can go to the canned one for that. But that's the 1-2 punch. That's the 2 most dominating items, food/beverage items on Amazon. Yeah, they're killing it. They're selling some stuff. Yeah. But I'm jumping into the snack section today. Let's see what's going on in the snack section. All right. That's where I'm at. All right. Let's see. Let me jump back to my chat here. Yeah. Sometimes I could get carried away and I could be having somebody saying, Hey, how you doing? And I don't even know that they're saying anything because I'm heading down the road. Yeah. Rome. I am showing you on my live. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Hey, that's good. That's good. All right. Well, you were live. Let's see. I was showing I was showing you, but I think you had just jumped off. Maybe you just jumped back on. I don't know. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Are you still on? I don't know. No, you're off now. Yeah, and then you can view Rome's storefront. Um, yeah, you see, like on the top here, you got the view my storefront. You could go ahead and look at things that that he probably talked about maybe 3 weeks ago, and then you get to see it in his store. Let's go ahead and check and see his store. Let's check his store out. Rome knows tech. Yeah, he knows how to. He knows graphics too. He does. Oh, he got a lot of videos. Hey, Rome's got the videos going, and this is his store, so it's got a bunch of stuff here. And if you go at the bottom, then you see this is the cool thing. When you go to the store, you get to the bottom. Anytime you go to somebody's store, anytime you go to somebody's store, go all the way to the bottom, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go all the way to the bottom. Let's see if I can do this right. Go all the way to the bottom. And look to the right on the top here. It says view all my past live streams. So let's click that. And then this is what you see. You see all of his live streams. And he's got a whole bunch of them too. Yeah, look at that. That's a lot. Look, let's see. This one's from February 22nd. So this is a month worth of live streams. So he's on pretty much every day. He's on all the time. He's kind of like me. He's on all the time. Yeah. So anyway, that's Rome. Let's see. Let's look at another storefront. Let me see if I can see Kyle's storefront. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on over to Kyle's storefront. Let's see what's in his store. You see, he's got his let's see, he's got the video on. Oh, so he's on. He must be on the deal page or something. Yeah, he must be on the deal page. That's what it looks like. You see, so he's got some videos. He's got videos here, and then underneath here, he's got. Look, when it comes to going to a store, that's a good store to go to because Kyle knows a lot of stuff. Now let's see. I don't know why his live streams are not on the bottom like Rome. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's just oh, I got it. You see what happened? If he was not currently live, then this would have been all the way to the bottom underneath his store. Okay, but since he is currently on the deal sheet and he's live right now, he's up at the top. So that's what the deal is. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I just discovered that. How about that? All right, let me see. Let me go back to bestsellers. Going to bestsellers. Going to the snack section. Let's get to the snack section. Getting to the snack section. Here we go. Let's see if I got this right. Yeah, it looks like I got it right. Let's see. Didn't I go to I thought I went to the snack section, but wait. It might not be work. Wait, what's going on here? I might have something. All right, let's see. All right, maybe. Oh, that would be bad. I probably had two Amazons open and I had the wrong Amazon. Oh well, that's how it goes. It looks like I made a mistake there. I tell you what, let me go since I changed. Let me go to my web page here. Yeah. If you go to my web page, Yeah. Yeah. If you go to my webpage, you look right at the top, you see Calvin and I are on Amazon Live. So if you click this, you go to Amazon Live. If you go here, it says go to Amazon Store, you go to the Amazon Store. If you hit here, you go check out our lives. If you click here, you go to our lives. And you come back down here, and here's a lot of the things that are in the store. If you click any of this, it's all Amazon. Clicking everything to Amazon. Look, if you happen to ever go to New Orleans and you've eaten some red beans and rice, nine out of 10 chances it was probably some camellia red beans, and you could get this on Amazon. And this is about as New Orleans as it gets. So when we're not eating gumbo and jambalaya, we're eating red beans and rice. Here we go. Here's you could get the Instapot on Amazon. You could get the red beans on Amazon, but you're gonna have to find the sausage locally. Here we go. All right, that's the red beans and rice. Another item that's a big deal down in New Orleans is the Blue Plate mayonnaise. And one thing that's huge down here is fried shrimp po' boys. So you can fry some shrimp, and you can use the same mayo that they use down here in all the sandwiches. There's a high chance if you go to anywhere in Louisiana, there's a high chance that Blue Plate is the mayo on the sandwich. It's a big deal here. So here's this how you make the fried shrimp po' boy, Louisiana style. Yeah, so that's the fried shrimp po' boy. Let's see. And then you got the king cake right here. This is like just a few blocks away from my house. You got the Zapp's potato chips. That's made out in Gramercy, Louisiana. You can get that on Amazon. They were on the Food Network. Yeah, the program Unwrapped. I'm just going to show just a little bit of this. This is Ron Zapp. He was like in the middle of he was in the middle of all the intersections giving chips away about 35 years ago, and he made the line stick, and it became a big popular chip, the Crawtator.
Welcome back to Unwrapped, where we're taking a road trip down south, and we have a little stop in Louisiana for a taste of Cajun flavor. They're called Zapp's potato chips, and they taste like they were born on the bayou. So we're going to find out how they make these Cajun Crawtators. One day, Louisiana native Ron Zappi tasted a kettle-fried potato chip that knocked his socks off.
They were crunchier, and they were crisper, and they were thicker, and they had some pretty intense spices on them.
The five-alarm flavor gave Ron an idea. He'd apply Louisiana's signature spices to a chip and export it to the public.
We've always been great in our food, but I think that
Yeah, so that's the chips. That's the chips I talk about all the time, the crottators. Well, back then we used to see it on the Food Network around the country, but you couldn't get your hands on it. But now Amazon's here, and Amazon can ship that all over the country. Two items that I think are really great is the Voodoo chip. Where are you going to get a Voodoo chip? Got to be New Orleans. And then the other one is the crottator. Where are you going to get a crottator chip? Got to be New Orleans. Anyway, let's see. I'm going down. Hey, yeah, we do white beans with shrimp down here. Here's another red bean video here. Hey, you got Cafe Du Monde. You can get the coffee here. You can get the mug. You can get the beignet mix on Amazon. You ship it to you. You get a whole bunch of stuff from Tabasco. Get it shipped to you. You get the Chef Paul Prudhomme seasonings. He was extremely famous. That's a chef that was like real famous. And then in the next few weeks, about 4 weeks from now, they're going to have the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival, and it's been having bad luck because it got canceled 2 years in a row, but not this year. I don't think so. It looks like it's going to happen. And they got every possible musician under the sun coming. The Rolling Stones were supposed to come last year, but since it got canceled, they didn't show up. The show got canceled, but it's the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival is known for good food and good music. A whole bunch of food, a whole bunch of music. And one of their signature dishes is the crawfish bread. Where are you going to get crawfish bread? New Orleans. There's that blue plate mayonnaise again. Here we go. This is pretty cool. The music's good. I'm going to let it roll. Yep, that's the crawfish bread. Crawfish bread. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. Let's see. I'm back. All right, now I got to share another one. Yeah, I blew it. I shared the wrong Amazon page. Yeah. I was talking about one thing and y'all are seeing something different. Well, when you do... today's the 583rd live stream I've done, so I just blew it. That's all. All right, I'm in the snack section now. Now I'm in familiar territory. Let's see. I'm gonna jump here. Oh, by the way, yeah, if you I like to talk about some of the other Amazon live streamers. Hey, you could follow Shelly at My Buying Trends. She's another live streamer that's on. You could always follow Call That Geek. He does a lot of he works with a lot of deals, and he does videos on how to use the product and all that kind of stuff. Let's see right here. Yeah, here we go. My follower count is currently 1,081. Trying to get to 2,000 before Amazon Prime Day. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but I'm going to try. Now I've been on for 317 days in a row. Yeah, that's a lot of days. Well, I had it right, so let me go ahead and I had it already written, so why not put it up there, right? Yeah, 317 days in a row on Amazon Live. All right, let me see. I'm going to come back over here to the snack section. First one up is Quest. Quest kind of lives at the number one spot. Quest is the Quest bars are pretty much loaded with protein. This one has 21 grams of protein, and it's got 14 grams of fiber. The birthday cake I'm talking about. The cookies and cream I like better, and it's got 15 grams of fiber. The average person needs, 25 or 30 grams of fiber a day. And if you don't eat a lot of vegetables, you might need some extra fiber, and this is a good way to get it. That's probably why it's number one right now. Product tastes pretty good, and it's got some much needed fiber. Yep. Hey, you got Frito-Lay right in the second place here. Oh, but let me come back to the birthday cake. Yeah. I got to go back to the birthday cake because one thing this company does, they make some pretty cool videos. Here's the birthday cake bar. See, after you see the video, it makes you want to try the bar.
Quest bars are my favorite brand of protein bar.
So anyway, try the cookies and cream. I thought that one was really good. Hey, look, you got Frito-Lay at number 2. You got the Fritos, the Doritos, and the Cheetos. That's a lot. That's a lot right there. You got the Funyuns. Funyuns are great. I love them. I've eaten a lot of Funyuns this year and last year and the year before. Hey, you got the regular Lay's potato chips and the barbecue. Yeah, that's kind of the two most popular. Regular chips are the most popular, and then barbecue is usually second, with sour cream coming out third, usually. And you got Ruffles Everidge's there too. And if you got some chili, you could always eat them with the Fritos. Hey, one thing, I don't know if I have it here. Yeah, one thing I learned a long time ago, Hormel makes great chili. We're in Hormel territory out in New Orleans. It's a big market for Hormel. If you go to Houston, it's Wolf Chili, but in New Orleans, it's Hormel. But one thing I learned a long time ago is that they make a turkey chili that's pretty good. If you haven't tried it, try it. The nutritional information is pretty encouraging. You can cut back a good bit of fat by going with the turkey chili. And I'm not one to get people to go to turkey, but in this case, I think it's something you should consider because it tastes pretty good, I think. Hey, at number 3, you got the Welch's fruit snacks. This thing lives at the top. Oh, back about that chili. A lot of times people are not eating the turkey chili because they never tried it. Nobody ever told them to try it. That's why they don't know about it. That's why I'm saying if you like chili and you want to make a cut, that's a cut you can make right there with the turkey chili. My wife likes it too, and she'd be the first one to say, no, get the regular. So she got the turkey. Here we go. Here's the Welch's. The Welch's fruit snacks. Let's check and see what they're doing. Let me go on over to the mixed fruit section because that's where the action's at. Yeah, here we go. Here's the Welch's.
What happens when fruit is your first ingredient? You get a snack that's bursting with delicious taste. Welch's Fruit Snacks. Snack fruitfully.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are reviewing Amazon's 40 pouches of the Welch's mixed fruit snacks. So let's go ahead and
all right, the Welch's. Yeah, like I said, they live in the top 10 all the time, mostly the top 5. Hey, you got Pure Protein at number 4. Hey, they're kind of like the Quest. They're high in protein. Not so much in fiber, but they're good. They're good bars. Yeah, number 4, Pure Protein. Yeah, I've been eating that stuff for a long time.
Make fitness routine with Pure Protein.
High protein, low sugar, tastes great.
High protein, low sugar, so good.
High protein, low sugar, birthday cake.
Pure Protein, the best combination for every fitness routine.
Yeah, so it's got low sugar, but the thing is it tastes good. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. That's what you got to have. Hey, the ring pops are at number 5. There's a lot of kids that are helping that happen, that's for sure. And if you're lucky enough to have the piñata, I'm not exactly sure how you get that piñata, but if you could get that
Reel
piñata,
in a great catch with our Ring Pop Catch the Gem fishing game.
Welcome to the Ring Pop Party. With so many awesome flavors.
Cherry blast, strawberry.
Everyone gets the Ring Pop they want. With Ring Pop, we can all have the best time together. Hangouts are better with Ring Pop. Ah, the sweet life.
I would say that if you're a kid and you get a piñata at your party and you got that many ring pops coming out of that piñata, oh man, they'll be talking about that. No question. Hey, you got Go-Go Squeeze at number 6. That's one of those things you got to have if you got kids. Kids love that stuff. Kind of reminds me back in the day when this thing came out that was called Lunchables. Oscar Mayer came out with Lunchables back in the 80s. It must have been 86, 87, whatever. And then when it came out, it was kind of expensive, and I kind of thought to myself, who would pay that kind of money for that? You know, that's what I said, because cost per pound was real high. But it was the convenience that was the thing. But you see, I didn't have any kids at that time, and that's why I said what I said, because I didn't know. And then later down the road, I found out that I don't know what was going on, but the kids had to have that Lunchable. They didn't want no make-believe Lunchable. They wanted the real deal Lunchable. Yeah, so Oscar Mayer did a great job with that program. Kids definitely love that. Hey, you got the kettle chips at number 7 from Lay's. Kettle chips seem like they're making progress. I did a poll on LinkedIn and it came out 55% like regular, 55% like regular chips, 45% like kettle. You see, kettle's making some progress, because I don't think there was many kettle chips way back in the day. I think it was all regular chips. Lay's chip had most of that business. Yeah, I traveled around the country and got a chance to eat different potato chips from different parts of the country, and had my share, tried a bunch of them. Of course, I love my crottators. And I love this one called Tim. I think it's called Tim's on the West Coast. They do a Maui onion that's awesome. And it's a kettle chip, of course. Hey, at number 8, you got the goldfish from Ohio. When I was a kid, they were all little goldfish. They were goldfish. That's why they're gold, because they're goldfish. But it's 2022, and goldfish come in all kinds of different colors now. You even got red ones. So do you call it a red fish? No, red fish doesn't look like a goldfish. You got to call it a red goldfish. That's what you got to call it, red goldfish, I would say. Yeah, because the red fish is long fish. All right, here we go. We got Nature's Bakery at number 9. Oh, wait. Let me go back to this. The goldfish. Yeah, the goldfish are somewhere in Ohio. I don't know what city it is. They make them in Ohio. I was making a comment about the Super Bowl. I was saying that there must be a lot of people at the goldfish plant loving the Super Bowl, hoping that the Cincinnati Bengals win. I'm sure that's the case. But now the guys at the plant probably have something else to be happy about. They landed Deshaun Watson. Deshaun from the Houston Texans. Man, the owner came up with some big money to land Deshaun. So they're going to be happy over there. They're going to have a lot to talk about in Ohio at the goldfish plant, talking about the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Watch out. Talk about 2 talented quarterbacks in Ohio for sure. Hey, you got Nature's Bakery at number 9. Nature's Bakery, I was a big fan of the Fig Newton bar from Nabisco. But these guys are doing a really good job. In fact, this is the #1 fruit bar on Amazon. Look, you see it? Best sellers in the fruit bar section. Nature's Bakery. Watch out. Watch out. But they're working with a bunch of different fruit here. You got the apple, you got the blueberry, you got the strawberry, you got the raspberry. You even got pumpkin spice. You got the peach apricot, the lemon, and you even let fig have their day in the sun. They let the fig have their own bar. I don't know which one is the best seller. I don't know. But sometimes it looks like the fig bars get a day off because they make some double chocolate brownies at that plant. So I guess figs don't have to work every day. Yeah, so that's it. But it's real popular stuff. Check it out.
Here in Nature's Bakery, we found the perfect place for thinking up a brand new way of baking up ingredients it takes to make your everyday amazing. Real fruit, whole grains, a soft baked double take. When nature is your bakery, then naturally you bake it with a smile. It's better when you bake it with a smile. It's better when you bake it with a smile.
Hey, Chuck, how's it going? Yeah, that makes a great snack. Yeah, no doubt. Chuck, what's your favorite? Hey, Dread, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Hey, Chuck, what's your favorite flavor? Hey, Dread, have you ever tried the Nature's Bakery fig bars? I tried the blueberry fig bar, and I thought it was good. I was afraid that it wasn't going to be sweet. It's sweet. It's good. I like it. Yeah, I like it. In fact, yeah, they're hanging around here somewhere. Where's my... I got my fig bar somewhere. I'm looking. Where is it? Oh, I don't see it. It must have went somewhere else. It's in here somewhere. I got a blueberry fig laying here somewhere. Hey, look, at number 10, you got the ultimate snack and cookie snack time mix here at number 10 from Frito-Lay. It's not like they have enough in the first box, but they got more boxes with all kinds of good stuff. Hey, you got the RX bar at number 11. This is another item I was kind of wondering about. Was it going to be good? Was it going to be sweet? It's sweet. They make it with dates. Dates are sweet. If you like dates, you'll love this. Yeah, I tried a bunch of the bars. I tried the blueberry. It was good. I tried the chocolate sea salt. It was good. Chocolate sea salt was good. I tried the coconut chocolate, and I tried the chocolate with peanut butter. All of them passed my test. I thought they were great. And they tell you exactly what's in the bar right on the outside. This chocolate sea salt one was good. Anyway, here they are. They use simple ingredients. That's what it all comes down to. Good ingredients too, by the way.
RX Bar's core ingredients are real simple food. This is only one flavor. Here's another, and another, and another, and as you can see, you've got options. RX Bar.
Yeah, RX Bar. Let's see. All right. Did I lose it? Let's see. Looks like I lost the way. Hold on. Let me get back here. Yeah, something went messed up. Let's see. Here we go.
RX Bar's core ingredients are real simple food. This is only one flavor. Here's another, and another, and another, and as you can see, you've got options. RX Bar, simple good.
Simple good at number 11. Let me see. Let me get this banner out the way. I didn't mean to leave the banner up, and I didn't mean to leave. Let's see how I got this logo here. I don't need two logos. One logo is enough. All right, let me come on back. Come on back here. All right, got the At number 12, you got the pure 100% xylitol chewing gum. At number 12, you got the candy here that looks like the Easter bunny's getting ready to pass. In fact, Easter is on April the 17th. I looked it up already. Yeah, it's coming. It looks like it's. Well, let's see. It must be like I don't know, 4 weeks from now. Yeah, 4 weeks. So we got 4 weeks of Lent left, so we can eat. That's seafood. That's seafood time. Down where I live, there's a whole bunch of seafood eaten during Lent all the way to Easter. Yeah. And Good Friday is the day that a lot of seafood is eaten. But anyway, Easter's coming. It's going to be on the 17th of April. You got the Twix, the Snickers, the M&Ms, the Milky Way, and the Three Musketeers. That's some good stuff in there. At number 13, you got the Smart Food. At number 14, you got the Blue Diamond almonds. At number 15 from California. They'll fix those almonds any way you want it. Yeah, you like it a certain way, that's probably the way they're going to make it. Look, they got 49,805 reviews, and that's a lot on a food item. Let's go ahead and check and see what's going on at Blue Diamond. Hey, you got the dark chocolate. You got the habanero barbecue. You got the lightly salted. You got the salt and vinegar. You got the wasabi and soy sauce. You got the whole natural. You got my favorite one, the Smokehouse. Well, not exactly. There's another one I like just as much, and that's the spicy dill pickle. That's a good one. If you like dill, you'll love this one. But anyway, the Smokehouse is the way to go. I'm pretty sure it's the most popular one.
It's like a flavor festival on an almond.
Zest Fest. Blue Diamond almonds, super flavor, all on a super food.
This is the Blue Diamond.
All right, Blue Diamond at number 15. You got Grandma's chocolate chip cookies, the mini cookies. You got the chewy granola bars at number 17. Yeah, this chewy granola bar. The thing that they've done in this situation, and it's a pretty popular item, is that they went ahead and they took out 25% of the sugar and kept it tasting good. They got the chocolate chip, the peanut butter chocolate chip, and the cookies and cream. And this just happens to be the best seller in the granola section. Look at that. Number one. You see? Number one. I'd say Quaker definitely knows a thing or two about granola bars, that's for sure. And these kids in the neighborhood, they knocked this one out the park.
It's good to be alive right about now.
Good. 100% whole grains, real chocolate chips. Quaker Chewy. Break out the good.
Yeah, Quaker at number one. Quaker at number one. Quaker at number one. Kept on trying to get out of the video. I couldn't get out. Hey, Airheads at number 18. Airheads do extremely well in the candy category on Amazon. But in the snack section, they're at number 18. You got the high key wafers at number 19. This is keto friendly. And if you're trying to keep it on the healthy side, hey, popping. Some Orville Redenbacher is the way to go. Yeah, that's pretty healthy way to eat some popcorn. But a lot of the food manufacturers like to add a lot of good stuff to it. Yeah, but you control what you do there with the popcorn. You can make it any kind of way there. Hey, at 21, you got the Doritos with the nacho cheese and the Cool Ranch. On LinkedIn, I did a food poll. Asked which one you like better, nacho cheese or Cool Ranch. And when it was all said and done, it was 64% went with nacho cheese, 36% went with Cool Ranch at 21. Hey, you got the beef jerky at 22 from Jack Links. Hey, the guy that started the company, his name is Jack Link. That's his name. Yeah. if you look on Amazon and a few other sections, you might find the video that shows you the history of Jack Links. It's pretty interesting. Hey, you got the original, the teriyaki and the pepper, the peppered one. I did a poll on that. Yeah, I just wanted to see what everybody thought when it was all said and done. 38% of people said that they like original. 35 said teriyaki. I like the teriyaki. 38-35, that's close. And peppered wasn't too far behind at 27%. Pure proteins at 23. You got the Blue Diamond back at 24. And you got Stretch Island Fruit Leathers at number 25. There's a fruit leather section on Amazon, the top 100. Guess who's at the top? Yep, Stretch Island. Yep, that's where they live. Somewhere at the top. If they're not at the top, they're pretty close to it. That's 25 down, 75 to go. Got 75 more to go. Let me go ahead. Okay, I'm at that spot. Let me go ahead and jump back in the carousel just a second. Let me come back here just a second. Going back to the carousel. Let's see. Yeah, I got the let's see here. I got the well, I'll just mention this again. Yeah, if you're looking for a pool, now's a good time to look for a pool. Yeah, look for it before everybody's looking for it. Yeah. Hey, Alan. Oh, Alan already said goodnight. All right, Alan, I'll see you later. You take care. Thanks so much for stopping in. All right, you got the pool, the two pools, the Intex and the Best Way. If you're looking for a pool, yeah, that's what you want to look. That's what you want to look for. Hey, I'm working on the Elgato Stream Deck. Yeah, it's a work in progress. Trying to get it all programmed with a bunch of different videos. You could put your own videos. Just you could put a logo on the key or a picture on the key, and then you hit that key and the video plays. That's what I'm working on. I'm working on trying to put that together. That's a pretty amazing piece of equipment. I love it. It's great. Hey, I got this Dell Inspiron. Man, this thing's fast. It's fast. I'm working with it right now, trying to figure out how to get everything working with the live stream. The more stuff you add, the more little complications you could end up with. But the one thing I'll tell you about the Dell, it's fast. That's what I'll tell you. It is. I'm impressed. I like the big 27-inch screen. That's pretty cool. Hey, I got the Instapot Duo, Chris, that I talk about all the time. In fact, you can see it right on top of my head. Yeah, it's right on top of my head. And if you look at one of my ears, you'll see the Instapot Duo, Chris, right there. That's got the pressure cooker top on it right now. You could put a roast in there and cook you a pot roast there. But if you want to do some air frying, you just get the lid. You see the lid that's on the top right now? That right in the carousel. That's the air fryer top, and that thing will cook your food pretty good. Hey, I spent a lot of time. This is what I did all my life. I'll just say, hey, look, when you get a pizza, let's say you get a pizza. I don't care if it's Domino's, Papa John's, whatever it is, and you bring it home, and you got 3-4 pieces left, and you put it in the refrigerator. You wake up the next day. Well, I used to always eat it cold because I used to always like it cold, and I used to always. Well, basically what it was I wanted to eat fast. That's what it was. So I ate it cold. That's what I wanted. Calvin would always say I want it heated up. So he'd throw it in the microwave for a little while, and it was soggy, but he didn't care. That's what he wanted. Okay. But that's Calvin. That's not me. But in the Instapot Duo, Chris, you put that slice of pizza in there, and then within a very short period of time, that pizza is crispy and it's ready to eat. And I like it. It browns the top. It makes it, it kind of burns it a little bit. That's just like I like it. I like a well-done piece of pizza. That's what I like. So it works out good. So air fryers are good for heating up leftover pizza. All right, got the Nordic Track here at 649. This is a good introductory treadmill. If you're getting started with a treadmill, this is a good one to get started with if you can. It is. In fact, it's the #1 selling treadmill on Amazon. Every time I look it up, it's #1. In fact, for me, it's the #2 selling item for me this year. This year, it's #2. Last year, it was #3. Yeah, well, it finished last year at #3. This year, it's at #2 right now. Will it stay at #2? I don't know. It's going to have some competition. We'll see once some of the summer stuff starts kicking in, we'll see if the Nordic track could stay in first place. But even if it don't stay in stay in second place, even though it doesn't stay there, it usually ends the year pretty good. When you get into right before Christmas, people start thinking about, I got to get me a new treadmill for next year so I could start knocking off the pounds. Treadmills do a good job of that too. They help you sweat. They do. I can tell you that. I lived on a treadmill for 25 years. Yeah, for a long time. Watching Houston Astro games, watching New Orleans Saints games, watching LSU games, watching the Food Network, watching the news. Spend a lot of time. Hey, this Greater Goods nutrition scale. I saw they had a scale yesterday that was on a deal sheet that was like only $7. No, I'm sorry, $10. $10. But this is the one with all the bells and whistles. This has got the nutritional facts. Yeah, the nutritional facts. I got it right here. Got it right here. Yeah, the nutrition facts. Whoever came up with this idea, that was really great. Look, you got the nutrition facts. You can keep track of the fat, the sodium, the fiber, the calories, the weight, everything on here. So you get a book that's got 2,000 food codes. So the average person doesn't eat 2,000 different foods. So they should have what they need. Should pretty much have what they need. Anything that you're eating pretty much ought to be there. 99% of what you eat is going to be in that. Is going to be one of those codes. Yep, that's going to be that. Anyway, this Greater Goods nutrition scale, I picked it up at 37. The lowest price I ever saw is 32. The highest one I ever saw was like 57. So if you see it drop in the 30s and you want that scale, I'd get it at that time. Hey, the Frigidaire, the lowest price I've seen it is like $100. But this one right now is at 129. It makes ice cubes. It'll make 9 ice cubes in 8 minutes. It'll make 26 pounds of ice a day. So it pretty much makes a pound an hour. If you got a party, if you got extra people coming over and you need a little extra ice, just get a Ziploc bag and then empty it out every hour and then accumulate some ice so that when your company comes in 5 hours later, you'll have 5 pounds of ice. Yeah, that'll be enough to get you through the night. Yeah. Hey, I got this Blue Yeti here at $79. It's right here. I could lift it up. One of the live streamers from LinkedIn told me, Randall, when you start live streaming, make sure you get you a Blue Yeti. And I listened to what he said because he knew what he was talking about. I did not. So that's what I got. I've been using it since 2019. That's a long time in the live streaming business. 3 years. Wow, that's a long time. And I got these Bose 700s. These Bose 700s lived at $379. They never moved for nothing in the world. $379 until just recently came all the way down to $329. That's the lowest price I've ever seen these Bose 700s. And man, they're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. I've been wearing them for 4 or 5 months now. I don't mess too much with them because you set them and you set it and forget it. I'm so afraid of hitting the button and losing my sound. So I kind of, hey, I'm on the old side. I can't be experimenting with too much stuff, you know. Hey, look, I got the Samsung 43-inch here at $347. I used to talk about it last summer when it was $497. Then $447. Then later it went to $397. Then $377. Now it's $347. Man, that price is right. In fact, it was recently sold out. Yeah, it was sold out a while back, but now it's at $347. I got one right there. Right there. I tell you what, when I set it up, it was like, wow, look all the stuff this stuff can do. Yeah, it's pretty. The TVs are getting smarter and smarter and smarter. I got one from 10 years ago. It was smart, but it ain't that smart. Yeah, no doubt. Samsung 43-inch. They got the Lucid mattress here. I actually, when I got this house that I'm in here 10 years ago, I bought 5 mattresses. And I've been on Amazon. I went on Amazon. I read all the reviews and basically what it said. The reviews were all right. The price was all right. I bought 5 of them. Here it is 10 years later. and I'm doing Amazon Live, and then all of a sudden I'm thinking, I wonder what brand I got, because I didn't know. If it was a food item, I'd know, but since it wasn't, I didn't. All I knew is I got some mattresses from Amazon. That's all I know. So I flipped it over a few months ago and found out it's Lucid. So I put the Lucid in here, and it sells pretty well. And I've been using it for a while. I've been using them for a while. Hey, I got the Honeywell thermostats. I've been using thermostats from Honeywell for forever. I remember 25 years ago they came out with a smart thermostat that was pretty good. It told me how many hours my air conditioner was running on Monday, and then on Tuesday, on Wednesday, how much a week, how much a month, how much a year. That was pretty cool. I thought that was way ahead of its time. Not all of them. Well, not many of them did that back then, 25 years ago. But now here we are. It does all that with this one, but it's colorful and it's cool, and you can use it with your Wi-Fi. And if you're in Seattle, Washington, and you want to change the temperature in your house in Miami, you can from Seattle. That's cool. And if you're in your bed and it's cold outside, and it's cold in your house, and you don't want to put your feet on the cold floor, and you want to turn on the heat before you get out of bed, because you're able to sleep late on that particular day because you're not working, you can just pick up your phone and set it and put the heat on, and when you get up, you're not going to be freezing. You can do that with the Honeywell. Yeah. Hey, I got the Nespresso in here. This is the lowest price I've ever seen. No. I'm sorry. Not the lowest I've ever seen, but the lowest one this year. Because at the beginning of the year, Nespresso was on fire. It was selling pretty fast. Selling really well because they dominated the top 100. They had 5 items in the top 30 or the top 40 or the top 25. 5 different items. So here you go. It was at $3.19 at the maker. The Nespresso maker was at $3.19 at the beginning of the year. Then it went to $2.99. Then it went to $2.89. Then it went to $2.79. Then it went to $2.68. Yeah, it's at the lowest price of this year. Hey, it's the Cookbook Diva kayaks. Yeah, I got to make room for the kayaks because the kayaks are coming. They're not here yet, but they're coming. If you could buy the kayak, if you just like anything, if you could buy the kayak when people are not using them, that when the people start using them, you'll have them at the right price. We're going to buy kayaks this spring, but first we have to learn how to get back into them if we roll into the water like idiots. I'm a good swimmer, but my boyfriend isn't. Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing there. That's no doubt. I wouldn't go in no rough waters. Let's put it that way. If you're getting started, yeah. So that's the only thing I could say. Yeah, if you're gonna buy kayaks, the only thing I'm gonna tell you, yeah, from the speedboats. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. Anyway, I'm just gonna tell you that this particular Intex, when I put it in the carousel back in June of last year, it was like 185, 189. It stayed up in the one. It was in the, if I can remember correctly, the whole summer it was in the 170s, 180s most of the time. And then it peaked out at 214. It was at 207. It was at 214. And as far as the low price, I think it was at the end of the year. I think it went down to like, oh man, I think there was a time where it hit like 117, but like that, and it was gone. But 148 is a pretty good price. Oh, the dogs like the pool. Hey, I saw you a little earlier. I saw you had a bunch of candy. I saw you had candy. I saw it like briefly, and so I said, "Uh-oh, she got away from the Coke. Now she's with the candy today." Okay, yeah. One day we're gonna have to do that. Yeah. Things, the food. There's always new foods coming out all the time. All the time they got new things coming out. Well, going back to the kayak, the one thing I was going to tell you is that the one-seater is, when I saw it yesterday or the day before, it was $97. Last year in June, it was in the 160s and 170s, and it was $97 just a few days ago. So it's not going to be $97 in the summertime. Well, it wasn't last year. And the thing that you got to think about as far as the kayaks, yeah, the thing. Okay. Yeah, the ones that don't deflate, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So the thing I was going to tell you on the fishing kayak, when I put that in the carousel last year at $349, I thought that was going to slow things down, but it didn't. There was a lot of people that bought the ones at $349. During the summertime, it was $349. The lowest price I ever saw during the summertime was $309, and right now it's at $299. So the prices are right on all that on the kayak stuff. All right, I'm going to jump back over to, I was at the Nespresso. That Nespresso at $268, that's a pretty good price. I'm going back to the Seagate. The Seagate, the hard drive, that's at its lowest price. When I put it in my carousel 5 months ago, it was $359, and it did go all the way up to $539 for a short period of time. And it came back down to $399, $369, $349. Now it's at $319, and that's the lowest price that I've ever seen it, $319. So if you want a hard drive, the price is right. Now, if you click that, then you can see some other brands and smaller sizes and stuff like that. Oh yeah, that's what the deal with me. If I'm getting in the water, it's because I'm fishing. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, when you can spend your time if you can spend your time in the water and end up with 5 pounds of fish to eat, that's a good thing. If you're just running on the beach, all you got is the exercise. You got to exercise that. Yeah, so the deal with I tell you what, the deal with paddling is a good way to burn some calories. That's some good exercise. Yeah, if you're paddling, the rowing machines, I don't know how that does in the clubs, like when in health clubs, when you're doing that rowing deal, that's not fun. That's a lot of work. Yeah, yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, that's a good way to get sore. Yeah, I think a day in the kayak is I think if you spend a lot of time, I think the next day you would be kind of sore. I think especially if you're covering a lot of territory. I definitely believe that, because you're using muscles that you don't usually use. I would say, no question about that. Hey, I put this Best Choice piece of furniture in here because I had it in last year and it spent most of the time at $249. But I think we got this inflation starting to happen, and all they did was they raised the price. I noticed two things that happened. The sofa was pretty standard, and then it went up 10, and then went another 10. It went up $20. And the HP printer that I had at $189, it spent $189 the whole year, and it went up $20. So there's a lot of things going up about 10%, because once you add the fuel, the delivery to a lot of this stuff, you just can't continue selling it at the same price you were before. Yeah, we're in for some surprises, because there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be high. By the way, eggs are going to be high. I'm telling you, watch out for the eggs. Eggs are going to be high. Yeah, that's right. Hey, if you're going to eat some beans, there you go. I got some. Hey, by the way, beans are not exactly inexpensive either, I got to tell you. Hey, I got some black beans. I got black beans from Camellia. My wife took the red beans, so I gotta replenish my red bean deal. But this is protein, so this is getting hit too. So it's gonna be higher. So I got the black beans, and I don't know if you ever tried this. This is out of Indiana. It's 15 bean soup, ham beans, and it's got the seasoning it's got a seasoning packet in here. But the deal is, I'm not a veggie guy, but I do like all the beans. Yeah, There's some people that'll go through 15 beans and they say, I don't like this bean or that bean, and they'll pick it out or whatever. But me, at least I could say I like this. So, but that's healthy. That's good. That's good stuff to eat. Let's see. I throw away the seasoning packet because it has meat products in it. Ah, okay. Then I add celery, carrots, onions, and tomato sauce and tomato paste and tomatoes. Yeah, there you go. Pinto beans are my favorite, but black are healthier, right? So I eat black beans more. I did some polls on beans because I didn't really know for sure. And the black beans have been winning the race. Down where I live, we didn't eat black beans. We didn't eat black beans. We ate white beans, red beans, and pinto beans. That's what I would say. And then we ate lima beans. Or they called butter beans. That's what we ate. Black beans. We didn't know what a black bean was 50 years ago. Black beans. What's that? But I think because of all the Mexican food dishes that have been advertised on TV with black beans, so many different things with black beans, then it became a big popular thing. Hey, by the way, just another thing. Pasta. Pasta is going to be up. Buy your pasta. Pasta, 30% of the wheat comes from Russia or Ukraine. 30%. So pasta's going up. Eggs, be careful with eggs and pasta, flour, stuff like that. Stock up on pasta now. It keeps for years. No, eggs are going to be up because you got the flu. You got some things that what is it, the flu that they have trouble with for the chickens. They're having trouble with that, so that's where gotta keep an eye on that. But eggs are gonna be up. Yeah, that's it. That's the deal. Let me see something. I think I got the. Let me just look on. Let's see. Here's the deal. Okay, this is right from one of the most knowledgeable guys in the egg business. I got a friend I have a friend. He worked with the markets. He's the one that worked with the markets, and I can tell you this. This is the headline here. U.S. egg prices rise as deadly bird flu strikes ahead of Easter. That is not good because Easter makes prices go up anyway, and then you throw the flu into it, it's even going to go higher, and then you put the fuel stuff, and it's going to go higher than that. So I'm just saying, eggs, be careful, be careful. Yeah. So anyway, I have a good friend that's probably going to be on an Amazon Live. We're going to talk about eggs. Yep, that's going to happen. I'm not exactly sure when that's going to happen, but it might happen soon. Yeah, not good because even pre-pandemic, it was hard to get a dozen eggs in the store the week before Easter. Yeah, the one thing I did, I just recently I bought 3 dozen eggs and it cost me over $6, and you got to be kidding! We're not even close to the Easter thing. So man, the Easter bunny gonna be I don't know how many eggs the Easter bunny's gonna have with him this year. It's gonna be on the tight side. Yeah. Hey, you got the air purifiers from Levoit. That's $99.99. That's affordable. Once you buy all your eggs, you can't get the $500 air purifier. You got to get the $99.99 one. You don't have no money left with the eggs. The eggs are going to take a big bite of the paycheck, without a doubt. Hey, you got the DeWalt item. We got a bunch of DeWalt stuff right after Katrina. Yeah. And here it is, 15 years later after Katrina, and we got all our DeWalt stuff. Here's me. Here's the easiest job that this poor DeWalt miter saw ever had to do. Hey, if you need to go ahead and cut a piece of wood, DeWalt's the way to go. It'll get the job done. Yeah, and then I had got the drill. To go ahead and put a screw in your steps. DeWalt's the way to go. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that was an easy job. That's an easy job. Look, we just picked up a drill. Yeah, we got like a brush on it. I don't know if I got a charger or not, but yeah, I got another DeWalt drill. There we go. Yeah, it's got the lights and all. Yeah. So anyway, I kind of put this together, but my wife likes this because this is on the light side. Yeah, this is on the light side. So I got it in here right now, but I don't know how long. I don't know how long. It won't be long. My wife will be taking it. So anyway, I got another little DeWalt. So DeWalt's good stuff. So I spent time talking about DeWalt because that's what I know. That's what I know. That's what we're working with. Let's see what else. I got the Vitamix. I got the Vitamix 369. This is 369. Man, this blender is the real deal. This is kind of like the KitchenAid mixer. It don't get no better than this as far as the blenders are concerned. It's kind of like, to have a blender in your house that can do that kind of work. That's a pretty good blender to have. So if you like green smoothies, that's the blender you want. Laurie B, how's it going? Do you drink green smoothies, Laura? Laurie? I'm not a green smoothie person. But oh yeah, I'm gonna tell Calvin hi. I'm gonna tell Calvin hi. He was, yeah, that's true. He took a nap right before I started. And notice that's usually what I do. If he's sleeping and he's out, then I don't have to do anything because he's a snoring. Yeah, he's a snoring. So I'm up here doing my Amazon Live, but it won't be long. I'm gonna get a call. I'm gonna get a call real soon to go pick him up out of the bed. Okay. Oh, you drink the green ones. Okay. Yeah. So this does a real good job. Whatever you put in a Vitamix, that it kind of pulverizes it pretty good, I would say. Hey, look, I always talk about the Fitbit, but if you're one of those people that have a Apple computer and an Apple iPad and an Apple phone, you might want the Apple Watch. And this watch is it's the real deal. I mean, it's really nice. The thing is, I talk about the Fitbit, and it is the best-selling brand of product that I sell. But the deal is, it's all about get whatever you want. Amazon's got it all. They got the Garmin, they got the Samsung, they got the Apple, they got the Fitbit. Just get one of them, and it just helps you. It just helps you to maintain your weight. If you want to gain weight, not many people do, but if you want to gain weight, it helps you gain weight, helps you lose weight. I'm going to have to be working on losing my weight really soon. Yeah, I'm going to have to work with that. Hey, I got this gazebo in here. This is a really nice gazebo. And if you want to enjoy your summer and you're in a situation where you can put a gazebo in your backyard, this is a nice one. This is 12 foot by 18 foot. And the deal is click it in the carousel and kick it up and look at it. It's nice. It's really nice. Would love to have it in the backyard. That would be great. I have some I need some more stuff to go up on the top here to knock the rain out of my back door. I need to do that, but the gazebo won't fit there. Gazebo won't fit on my back deck, that's for sure. It's too big. That one's too big. Hey, you got the Duramax. This particular item was my second to best selling item in 2021. It's called the Beast. It's got an 18 horsepower motor. It's got a good thing. It's got electric start because that's a big motor to try to get started with. Yeah, the Duramax. It runs with gas. It runs with propane, and it's the unit that you would love to have if you get hit by a hurricane or you get hit by an ice storm. You definitely want that. Hey, got the Zenith mattress in here. I had that in my carousel all summer long, and it kicked. It did real well. It was in my top 5 all the way until the treadmill started selling. Once the treadmill started selling and the Fitbit started selling, that was it for number 5 for Zenith. Zenith fell out the top 5. Yeah, healthy ways started to started to kick in. Hey, I got the Toshiba microwave in here at $149. I spent 45 years in the food business. I spent a lot of time heating stuff up, and I used a lot of different microwaves and had a lot of good luck with Toshiba. This particular microwave is not just set up. It's not the one that's just set up for, heating up a cup of coffee or a burrito or whatever. You could program it a bunch of different ways and get the food cooked just like you want it. Works out pretty good. It's got 27,214 reviews, and the deal is back in the. If you spent $149 for a microwave, 30 years ago, it didn't do all the stuff that this one does. They're getting these things are getting smarter and smarter and smarter, and your food comes out better over time, without a doubt. Hey, one of the most important things that you don't want to lose is your keys. And this is a good way to keep track of them. You can get one AirTag, one Apple AirTag. You can set it up, and if you find your keys, at least you can open your car, open your truck, and open your house. At least, and then you can get the rest of your stuff. Now, if you lose, or if you have a tendency to lose more things, then you can get more AirTags. You can get the Apple AirTags 4 for $100, but you can try one first at $29. See if you like it. See if it works for you. You got to be impressed with it, without a doubt. Hey, I got this portable air conditioner. If you're like me, I've had a little trouble with my ACs lately. My central units, they tend to go out every once in a while. And if they go out during the times that we live in, you never know when you got a part that they can't get, that takes a while to get. Well, you don't have no AC, you don't have no heater, and this is a good unit to have as a backup. I put this in the carousel last year at $5.25. It stayed in the range of $5.25 to $4.75. I did see it one time. It did drop to $4.59, just one time, but it stayed within that $4.75 to $5.25 time, in that tight range. And right now it's at a pretty good price at $4.99. I expect a lot of things to be a little higher than they were last summer. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I got the Westinghouse. This is the number one selling item that I had last year. It's what you want. If you get hit with that ice storm or that hurricane, or you live in a city that can't get their power straight, if they have a tendency to losing their power and you lose it, then this is a good unit to have. This Westinghouse has one of these, the key fob deals where you click it and get your engine started. You don't want to start it by hand, that's for sure. It runs on gas, it runs on propane, and it's got 12,500 watts. Yeah. Hey, I did change up my carousel just a little bit here. I put the Temptations in here. The other day I was talking about it, and a lot of Amazon customers have cats, and they buy the same stuff, and that's probably why it's so highly ranked on Amazon. The cats love this stuff. I've been talking about human food for a long time, and a few years ago I decided, there's just so many cats and dogs in the country, and they need to be fed too. So I talk a little bit about it. Don't spend much time on it, but from my research that I've done, I found out that these Temptations, the cats love them, without a doubt. And I do know that if you want to try to make something grow, some people don't have luck. They don't have a green thumb. They can't get things growing. But Miracle Grow will definitely help you grow some stuff. Miracle Grow, and you can get it on Amazon. They got all kinds of different sizes. You got the little box, you got the big box. It goes up to 10 pounds. So you got all kinds of different things from Amazon. You don't have to buy what the store has. You can buy what you're looking for. It's got everything. And then you know what? I had the Breville coffee maker with grind control in my carousel, but I took it out and I swapped it for the Breville air fryer. Last year I sold a bunch of Breville air fryers, and the deal is you can cook a 14-pound turkey with it. We had a Thanksgiving, I think it's 3 years ago. We had a Thanksgiving. We had family coming in, friends, whatever. And the oven broke. The oven broke right before Thanksgiving. So we had the guy from GE come in and work on it. Oh, couldn't get it fixed. Ordered a part. Came in, didn't get it to work. We had to go through Thanksgiving with no oven. So we had to cut that bird in half because we had a double oven. We had the big oven, little oven. The big oven didn't work. The little oven did. So we had to cut the turkey in half, and the turkey was about this wide. Wait, let's see how I can do that. Wait. It was this wide. It was a wide turkey, but the turkey was very short. Yeah, nobody has a turkey like that, but that's what we had to do because the big oven was gone. So I always talk about having backups, and this is a good backup to have. This is a nice oven, and it sells well. That's what I can tell you. Number one selling item I have right now in 2022, and I didn't see it coming. I didn't know it was going to happen, but it's the HP off the DeskJet 4155. That's the number one selling item for me. Is it going to stay at number one? I don't know, but that's where it's at right now, number one. In fact, 2 of the top 5 items I sell are printers. Yeah, two of the top 5 are printers. The printers are rocking and rolling. Hey, I spent all last year talking about the Traeger grill because I like it because I like smoked stuff. I like stuff that's smoked. I like smoked salmon. I like the smokehouse salmons. Of course, I'm going to like a grill that you could smoke it with wood. I'm back. Yeah, I don't have another. I'm not looking at the other computer, so I don't know what's going on. I'm back. All right. Well, I'm almost done anyway. All right. Let's see. So the Office Jet, yeah, at $119.89. It's the number one selling item I have. Will it stay there? Well, only time will tell. Now I'm getting back to the Traeger at $9.99. The one thing I was going to tell you about the Traeger is that, yeah, in May it was $9.99. June, July, August, September, October, $9.99. And then right before Black Friday, early Black Friday, it dropped $100. And that was it for the rest of the year. That was the only deal, $100 deal the whole year. So right now it's been hanging at $9.99, $9.99, $9.99. Is it going to go on sale in a few weeks or so? I don't know. I think it's going to hang at $9.99. But it's a great grill. In fact, I need to look up the grill here. Let's see if let me share that grill footage. Let's see. Let me go into the best sellers in the snack section. Let's see. But I'm going to look for that grill. Let me look for that Traeger grill. Traeger. Let's see here. Traeger. It's the 780. 780. Let me go ahead. Find the 780. Let's get this thing going. The 780. It's $9.99. It stayed $9.99 forever. Here we go. All right. Did you see all that food? That was some good looking food. Yeah, no doubt about that. Let me see. Oh no, was it showing this? Oh, it was showing the little part of the video. What's the deal here? Oh man, that's how it goes. I hope you had some good eyesight to see the little picture. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go back on over to my carousel. Anyway, that particular, like I said, that particular grill stayed at regular price the whole year until the very end. And it's a good one. It's got all the bells and the whistles, no doubt about that. Hey, today's the first day of spring. Today's the day. Today's one of the days, especially if the weather's nice, that you get your ladder up on the side of the house and you get up on the roof and check the gutters, and you might have a project where you're painting your room or you're painting your living room or whatever the deal is. But anyway, this little giant ladder is pretty popular. And one thing, that they make some great videos on how to use the ladder. They really do. They're very, very informative. They do a great job. No doubt about that. So that's good. Little giant. And then you got the iRobot Roomba. This particular unit was like I think it was like $179 for like Cyber Monday, but I kind of held on to it because it's one that's kind of on the affordable side. So if you really want to get into the deal where you get everything cleaned up in your house without having to do it yourself, you may be interested in that. But if you really want to get into the real sophisticated units, you may want to check with the Countess of Low Carb, Elizabeth, in the morning. She actually has all of these. I think she has each and every one of the iRobots. If you have any questions, just go ahead. You could ask Elizabeth. The French Glow, David from the French Glow, he talks about a lot of the different units. He has a bunch of different units. You could listen to what he's got to say. Me, I don't have one of these, but I do know that there's a bunch of Amazon customers that really like it. So that's why I have it. That's why I have it in my carousel. Anyway, that covers it. That's it with the carousel. But I am going to come back to this. Like I said, as far as the kayaks are concerned, that 148 price is pretty good. In the summertime, if you want to buy your kayak during the summer, it's going to be a lot more money. It's probably going to be, last year was in the 185, 189 ballpark, 179, 189. That's kind of where it was. But it did top out at 207, 214, that particular unit. You can get the one seater. Last year was like 160, 170, at the beginning of the summer, 160, 170. You can get that one for $97. That's what I saw last night. If it's still there at $97, that's a pretty good price. And as far as this fishing one, it's $299. Last year it was $349. So don't wait if you know you're gonna get into this stuff, don't wait till the summer, because the prices are definitely gonna be up there. And one last thing on the carousel is, if you're interested in putting a pool out, don't wait till the last minute. Get the pool now. A lot of the prices are right now. When you get into the season, they get a little higher. So that's all I'm saying there. Let me look. I might jump and see what's going on in the carousel. Not the carousel. I'm gonna look and see what who's live streaming tonight. Let's see who we got. Who's live streaming? Hey, you got Kyle still live streaming. If you wanna learn about tech, that's a good place to start. And he wouldn't mind if you follow him, no doubt about that. Hey, you got the Countess of Low Carb and friends. They're on live right now. They cover a lot of the stuff for the house, inside the house, outside the house. You got Call That Geek. Call That Geek's on right now. He covers a lot of products. I think most of his products seem like they're inside. I don't know if he does too much of the outside product. I haven't seen much. Mostly a lot of things on the inside. But anyway, you can follow him. We got Cookbook Divas. She got a bunch of cookbooks. If you like cookbooks, there you go. Let's see here. You got Kimberly Millionaire on with the Light Club. Deal or Dud. She's doing her Deal or Dud deal. You got HTV Ront. You got the Modish Bold Squad. And you got Gigalumi. She usually has a lot of lighting. Anyway, there's a bunch of different people, other live streamers that you can check out. I'm going to go ahead and check out now. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and check out. Thank you so much for dropping in tonight. You know, today's 317 days in a row on Amazon Live. I'm going to go ahead and shoot for 318 tomorrow. This is, I think, live stream number 585. I'm losing track. I think it might be 583, 584, something like that. In other words, I'll be at 600 in no time. That's what the deal is. But anyway, today's the start of spring. You guys have a good night, and I will possibly see you during the week. I'm going to go ahead and jump through the door, and I will see you guys later. Thanks a lot. Take care.